Okay. As far as I know, I should probably just bring this up, and there is stuff being destroyed and broken in the backyard, and my second mini screen is falling off my computer, and everything is going to shit. Whoa, okay, that is loud. Okay, I think that's up to volume. I'm sure if there are distortions, some people will let me know. So, just bring that onto my other screen, pull up my live chat, and let's open up this thing. Oh boy. So what I want to do is actually I want to finish parking lot plaza. I want to finish this piece for the Riot project. And I'm not actively developing this project, but I still would need concept art, and I still need to train myself in drawing concept art. So either way, stuff must be drawn. Okay, so now I was cautious enough to put these pieces onto separate layers, and now let me work on the background a bit. Everything is just so flat. Whoops, let's not do that. Okay, so I guess what I can do is I can just create an entire thing of black and then use that to check the value. Because right now, as you can see, it is god-awfully flat. God-awfully flat. No value dynamic. Okay, so from what I know, let's see, so this green is about 83, well this is about 29, so let's kind of bring that up. There we go. So I just kind of want to bring all of this stuff up a little bit. As far as I know, I think I just gotta define the brights and the darks in this entire composition, because right now it's got awfully uniform. I guess I should actually maybe even start again with blobs. I think I want to go for something a bit more desaturated. I mean, this doesn't really look like any type of concrete I've ever seen, but, you know, then again. And I'm going to pick this and go even darker over there. Surrounding areas. And I have no idea what I'm doing anyway, so whatever. Whatever. You know, the sky is actually god-awfully bright. Like, we are looking at something a bit darker like this. Well, at least now the subject pops up just a little bit better. Just a little bit better. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. Get all of this in here. And try not to sodomize the background too much. And then I'll just go ahead and so I'm not quite sure even what I'm trying to do here. I mean, these are, am I trying to do like these patches? These patches of sunlight that kind of shine through the clouds, or what? This is very unclear. Also, this entire building is actually too bright. Probably have to tone that down, like a lot. There we go. So, pretty gloomy. Not entirely a nighttime scene, but at least now, I can try to work with this. Let's see. Let's use the burn tool. Yes, okay, so let's use the burn tool and kind of get those planes separated. I see that mark, that line over there, kind of screws things up a little bit. Okay, now if I'm doing this, then I should probably get a few of these in place. And probably using the same brush type. These are two different brush types though, but it looks like this one is constantly thick. This one, unless, yeah, I think this one has like thickness, brush thickness linked to the and this one's just, no, this one's constantly thick. This one has brush thickness linked to the piece, and this one I have no idea. So whatever. You know, I really gotta make that that gadget I was talking about. Okay, this looks like a panda paw, so I kind of have to make sure I don't do that. I really gotta make that little gadget for rapidly increasing and decreasing the size of the brush using a rotary encoder. Actually, fabricating those would not be all that hard. Like actually making a batch order of a whole bunch of these things. I'll be maybe, you know, make a quick buck. I know that I could probably use the the brush. That's the brush there. For now, I think I'm just kind of warming up. Oh yeah, rotating a rotary encoder would have been just a lot quicker. I have to kind of repeatedly press the button in order to up and down the scale right now. Oh well, we'll get it done. Sponge tool. No, I don't think I'm using the right thing. Blur tool. Maybe. No, I think I need something more drastic, like a smudge tool. Wow, that processing time is just cancerous. That's what you get for working with large format images. Just go ahead and kind of... Can I get rid of these guys? What layer? Oh, I see. I see. They're on that layer. Very well. Mode, darken, lighten, strength. See, I don't really want these things to be all that strong. Probably gonna have to use the actual brush. Just tone them down. It's mostly the edges though that I'm concerned about. Like these edges. Also, technically this entire piece would have to be out of focus, but whether or not focus, like whether or not focal items are a thing that I'm going to be doing is... Ah, shit. What the hell am I talking about? Why does it look like it's not doing shit? Hold on. Hardness? What the hell? I think it's doing something. What? No. No. Wrong tool. Oh yeah, it's doing something. It's just very shitty at it. I could use a filter to blur this thing out, but eh. Smudge. Strength of 100%. Okay, that looks just a bit more like what I was trying to do. I'm trying to get this grainy, bit of a grainy look on it. Maybe not so much, maybe like 66%. And technically, the further it goes, the darker or the smaller these things would be if we're talking about a fairly uniform grain. Just trying to kind of attack this logically. Well, at least it looks just a teeny tiny bit better than before, mostly due to me doing something with the values here. There we go, let's do that. And we blur that line. Yeah, I don't really like that strong. Actually, no, I should probably do this from the other side. Yeah. Let's just do it from this side. It does blur the line a little bit, but that should be fine. And that little thing over there is just, meh. Meh. Let's see. Yeesh. Is this thing? Wow, that's just horrendous. Okay. It's too harsh. Maybe I should actually try one of these. This thing is god-awfully strong. To kind of blend the sides in a little bit better. Maybe even get some dark spots. Get this entire area into a bit of a noisy tone. I guess that's alright. I can tone those down a little bit. A little too bright. This is what I imagine an apocalyptic scene would look like. Even in broad daylight, just thick clouds would make it look dark all the time. But not nighttime-ish. This isn't supposed to be a nighttime scene. How can I add more noise? Without making it look like rabbit shit everywhere. Actually, this particular patch looks better. So, let me see if I can put more of these. Okay, we're starting to get somewhere. Just a little bit. It's starting to look less boring. Either that or I have absolutely no skill, and it's starting to look like nothing. Actually, I think it's just this area. It just makes it look like brush strokes, more frequent brush strokes, and which is not really the case because I'm just cheating right now. This is how I would usually get impressed by artists, concept artists on YouTube with their speed drawings or with their live streams, because they would have a lot of brush strokes to define a lot of detail. And I'm just kind of cheating right now. Yeah, okay. Let me actually pick, nope, this brush. And kind of feather these areas just a tiny bit. Also, this armor's fucked up, I know. I know it's fucked up. And I have a solution for it. I thought of this solution 2 weeks ago, when I took a pause from drawing, which is not a smart thing to do. Okay, now if I blur this too much, it's just going to start looking general again, which puts me back in square one. Yeah, this entire thing kind of looks dirty. See, if this is concrete, and if concrete is getting brighter, it also needs to shift its hue. Yeah, maybe. That is very harsh. This is a very harsh brush. I guess I kind of want to bring the brightness, just the general brightness of this area just a tiny bit up, because it is, oh fucking hell. It is supposed to be the focal point. This entire piece. The problem is she's the focal point right now, and she shouldn't be the main. Well, she should kind of be one of the focal points, just to lead the viewer's eye. Shut up, computer. I know I'm using you improperly. Also, she has no feet. So that's great. Also, it's extremely hot in here. Holy shit, let me turn on this fan. Okay, I am using the Apex mic. It's a headset mic. So I don't think the fan should be blowing in people's ears. But if anything, leave a comment. I'll turn it off. Let's see, so bring the value a bit up and saturation a bit up. Maybe even more so. And have to put it into like orange-ish area. And just kind of level this area out a bit. And bring the edges down. Shit, when did I start this stream? It is 12:20. Okay, so I do want to dedicate maybe an hour and a half, like between an hour and 2 hours, to digital painting and concept art on a daily basis. But I did make a mistake of doing these long ass streams before, and that's kind of the reason why I got completely burned out. And I just didn't want to. Like, I wanted to take a break and concentrate on something else, so I started just writing music. My dad made an excellent point, and he made that point several times. Is the fact the best way to do this is to concentrate on multiple things per day, but you basically dedicate some time to each task, just a little bit of time, but you do it every day. And I know he's right. I agree with him. It's just it actually like takes effort to switch to that sort of a work mode, which I haven't really. Oh, holy shit, this looks like a fidget spinner. Let's not do that. And it takes quite a bit of effort to switch to that sort of mode. Much in the same way, it takes a lot of effort to fix a sleep schedule. So, yeah. I am going to slowly do that, which is why today I'm going to do about an hour, as I said, anywhere from an hour and a half to 2 hours of digital painting. And then I'm going to switch to music. See, I'm trying to do this the shade here. Whoop. All right. Okay. Now, what is she looking at? She was looking at a crack in the concrete. Crack in the concrete that had a bunch of like foliage growing out of it, and flowers and whatnot. Kind of like a little symbolic thing, I guess. Well, yeah, it was basically a little symbolic thing. An area surrounded by zombies. This tiny little flower was flourishing without any human intervention. Hey, Thal's here. How's it going? Oh, no, that's too fucked up. Okay, now I'm just kind of completely ruining that area. I think I need to further improve the values. Let's see, dodge. No. Burn. Burn, baby, burn. Okay, here we go. So this entire area surrounding. Here's what I want to try, actually. I'm going to duplicate this background. I'm going to select blur, Gaussian blur. Yes. Like that. And then I'm going to add a mask. And in this mask, I'm going to unblur everything that's supposed to be up close. Like that. Very cheap effect from my personal perspective. It would have been probably more impressive if I could actually draw the blur and paint the blur using blurred brush strokes instead of, you know, using effect. But I guess that's just an advantage of digital painting. Anywho, let me see if I can get this ray. In. Make it a nice reasonable piece. There we go. And filled path with a white thing. Here we go. Actually, instead of... no. Yes. Come on. Fill path. White. And I'm just going to disable the paths. Now. Masks, channels, layers. What's the best blending mode for this? Overlay? Yeah, that could work. I think overlay is the only one that actually works. So that's that. I'm gonna go ahead and kind of just do that. Okay. Okay, I don't want to have two god-awful hard edges. Okay, a little bit better. Tiny bit better. The only thing is the color. The color of... let's see, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put this in the folder, duplicate it, disable this, and flatten that folder. And now, what I want to do is I probably want to go into curves. And let's see, I want to take out a bit of red and take out a bit of green. Like way more or way less. Because then it kind of starts looking bluish. A little bit more concrete-ish. And let me try to do that using hue and saturation. It's that same effect. Usually, at least. More or less. Yeah. Come on. I think I just need to adjust it a little bit. I don't want it to be too green. But I still wanted to have touches of a warm color. Blur. Man, this is turning out to be pretty dark image in terms of grayscale, or in terms of values. Should really bring some of this stuff up more closer to the dodge. Yes, closer to the focal point. Maybe not on that side, just a little bit more concentrated on this area. And there is artifacts. Lots and lots of artifacts, because dithering and other sort of bullshit. Well, it looks a little bit amateurish, but I think we are kind of in the general ballpark. At least just a little bit. Oh. So what have you been up to, Thel? See, brush. Oh yeah, there's lots of artifacts. This is kind of a downside of using digital painting, is that when you paint the blurriness and when you paint proper values in, it looks, you know, painted. When you use digital tools in order to achieve your effect, you end up with digital artifacts. And all that nonsense. Probably want to get just a little bit darker. Maybe actually use the faded brush for that. Did you make the game on time for the jam? And is it playable? What the fuck? What? Ouchie. Yes. And, okay, here we go. Maybe I should actually calm down with this crack. What the hell? Is it sampling? It is sampling the other layer. That's why it's so fucked up. Let's see, can I show sampling ring? Yes, but current layer, that's what I need. And the reason I'm asking is because I know from experience that jam games or jam projects can be pretty challenging in just not creating a game that's overly ambitious and ended up turning into a project that would, instead of taking 3 days to develop, would take weeks. Because I've done that. I've done it with the Meatly Game Jam. Maybe I should participate in another jam. I haven't really... Well, like, Meatly Game Jam was the first game jam I've actually participated in. So... I haven't really participated in any other game jams after that, but it was exciting. It was actually like this. Maybe it's because it was the first time I actually participating in one of those things, but that was actually an interesting event. So maybe I can participate in that again. But I mostly like horror game jams because horror is my main, like my probably most beloved genre, I should say. Rtunes is here. Welcome to the stream, and thank you. Anyways, considering most of my scripts I've written are for a horror project, be it a horror, web series, horror game, maybe a movie. Most, if not all, they're like horror mysteries, so they're not. They're not, for example, the Saw type of a horror where it's like it's just a gross factor. They're not Friday the 13th type of horror where it's more about jump scares. I guess it's more just mystery. It's mostly the mystery that I'm actually appealed to. Okay, so let's see. I guess that'll be okay. Let's see, let me actually do some research. Let's not draw a generic. Let's see. Concrete flower. Of course, this is gonna be like a dandelion, isn't it? Not clower, flower. You shithead. Of course, it's a dandelion. What else kind of a fucking plant would ever grow out of concrete? Okay. And none of this fake shit. None of these assholes who buy a goddamn rose from a grocery store and shove it into concrete. Take a picture of it. Ain't no fucking way in hell that would grow out of that tiny crack. It's these motherfuckers, these dandelions. They don't give a shit. They don't give a rat's ass where they grow. I guess this would be nice. It's red, so it has contrast to it. Let's see, where's my always on top? Bam! I don't even need to save it. Just view image and keep it over there. Maybe just a little bit over here. This would be more green. Actually, the more green one will have to be up, because it is getting more sunlight. Yeah, I'd have to work on just the crack shape. I mean, this looks more like it was cut out than it was cracked. And in order to do that, that means I have to riddle this entire area with cracks, so as to keep the environment proper. So, I mean, this, like, I reckon there's a whole lot of work that still has to be done with this piece. Okay, here we go, and I kind of want just a separate stem going out over here with, let me pick a nice, just slightly saturated color. Just a little bit darker too. Okay. Actually, no. I have no idea how to draw flowers. And I believe the center would have to be and now you see I'd have to add contrast to the background behind the flower because we can't see shit. This and make it more saturated, and now just kind of see if this makes sense. Well, it looks like a big red butthole. Let me see if I can work with these colors. What's on top of what? This would be on top of that. And I guess this entire piece can be on the bottom. Then this is at the bottom of that. I can kind of rate. Not that way. Now, what is this? Oh no! Was that my graphics driver crashing? Yep, and Photoshop crashing. I don't know when's the last time I saved. Fuck you. Fuck you, motherboard. Jesus Christ. What a bunch of garbage. It was going so well. Did I have autosave turned on? I hope I had autosave turned on. Because that was just a bunch of bullshit. Parking lot plaza. Does Photoshop even have autosave? Up. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Oh, that's just beautiful. None of it was saved. I'm back to square fucking one. File saving option. I thought I've set you up, but apparently not. Where is autosave? File saving options. Recent file list contains 10 files. GPU settings. Enabled OpenGL drawing. Yeah. That was just not nice. Not nice at all. Let me check if, let's see, Photoshop CS 5.1 backup folder. Actions are stored where? No, Photoshop actions. I don't care about actions. Fuck off. Autosave for Photoshop. Oh, wow. Let's see. Okay, well, apparently it does not have autosave. Whoops. It does not have autosave. And yeah. Oh, man. So much progress. You have to get autosave as an application that runs as an extension of Photoshop. Seriously, I mean, I know this isn't exactly the latest Photoshop, but it's not too far behind. Like, seriously. Autosave. I know I'm blaming software for my own incompetence. Oh, well. That's, you know, there's no temporary folder, so no sense crying about that. So let's just bring this back up to where it was. Light. Hey, so much work just wasted. So much time wasted. Just because I couldn't bother to press Control S once in a while. Oh well. No, I need this thing over there. That was a bunch of bullshit. It wasn't even my fault. It was the graphics driver that decided to be a son of a bitch. Oh well. Somebody posted a programming question. Shut up. I don't want to listen to you. Okay, somebody asked me a question on 3D depth in GameMaker Studio. And that poses an interesting question, because I think I should be able to fix... I should be able to do whatever they're trying to do. At least I could test it out. They're saying objects can't, three-dimensional objects in GameMaker Studio 2 cannot appear whoops, wrong layer. Cannot appear as they're passing through each other, which is strange because that doesn't sound like proper 3D operation. So, fucking hell. Stop drawing in the wrong area. Stop drawing in the wrong area, Ashford. But that doesn't sound like it's correct. It should, at least from theory, if you use the 3D functions properly. Fucking hell. Come on. It should draw them. Like if you have two spheres that are like they're not just touching, they're like almost half of the sphere is inside of another half. What he's saying is that one sphere is being drawn on top of another sphere, even though their z depth is located on the same plane. To which I say there should be, maybe, I mean, theoretically, GameMaker Studio would be smart enough to properly display vertices within other vertices. So I'm gonna have to actually explore that a little bit and just see what's up. Okay, save. Fucking bullshit. Now, first of all, bring this and actually, hold on. I can just use the magic select tool. That ought to do it. Here we go. Control levels. Bring the levels down a bit. That looks fine. And now I need to control levels the entire thing. And bring... Oh god, there's... Control U. It's not very saturated. Fine. I'll have at it with the burn tool, and I'll do this in grayscale so I can just see the brightness and lightness. Okay, so focal point is right around here. That is our main area of interest. There. You gotta smooth that area out. Smooth this area out. Fucking hell. You Payday and your frickin' updates. I don't care about the Crime Fest. Not my interest. But just because I own Payday, I I have to receive their notifications. Plus, considering the only reason Payday is able to deliver notifications straight to my Steam, straight to my fucking desktop, if anything, is the fact that they have paid a marketing package to Valve to be able to promote their game in such a manner on their platform. And the reason I know that is because I was offered the same package when my game got greenlit the first time. I haven't gone too much into that because the game's not done yet. Nowhere near that level of, well, you know, that level of marketing aggression. Plus, no funds. Hey, save. Thank you. Now, fucking hell, wrong tool. And of course it's gonna take forever to process. Why am I getting Small Business Finance is trying to contact me. And it's a number in Canada. And I know who these are. These are actually people who I wanted to contact to get a grant going for my business, but I can't take that call right now. I will be able to take that call later on after I'm done with the stream. Okay, I need to darken this background just a little bit more. Burn, baby, burn. Okay, so let's add some of that. So, you know what? Actually, it's a little too dark. Maybe something like this. That should be nice. What? Come on. Brush. See, there isn't too much detail in this particular piece. I'm slowly starting to stock up on some parts. That is, components to start manufacturing some music equipment. I've also purchased a few pieces of, well, relatively speaking, a few pieces. I purchased a microbrew, which is a tiny nifty synth, right up to par with the microcork, and I've also purchased some a PA system that seemed to be fitting to what I'm going to be trying to do. So I'm going to try to see if I can do some live performances. I've also purchased a lot of components for making my own lighting system, because you can, you know, costs like $200 for a lighting remote alone, just a remote, and not a good one at that. So I said, fuck it. In the same way I made the devil head, I'm also going to make my own lighting kit. It would surely look more impressive, considering it's not a standard piece of hardware that that any schmuck would be able to buy from the store. It would be very unique to my style. Okay, here we go. I guess this is getting a bit better. You know, I could totally disable the desktop audio and put on Netflix and watch Netflix while I'm drawing this. There wouldn't be any audio going through the through to the stream. I would be able to just have something playing in the background, not copyright claims. That would actually be kind of cool. I was looking actually into even like sending the audio to a separate virtual channel and still having the desktop audio on, so it wouldn't be sent to the desktop audio, it would be sent to like HDMI audio, and just I'd be listening to on that. Just fun little ideas. Yeah, let me take a look at this grayscale. Not bad. I might wanna... nope, I need to dodge. Just the... whoops. The clouds just a little bit. There we go. Also, I think I got about 45 minutes left for this stream. So, let's see. Let me take a look at the, yeah. YouTube says an hour and something, so that's just about it. so go back to this piece. And get that crack in. And let me save, just in case. Just in case. Oh God, the prospect of losing, losing the project due to a crash, or losing the progress, is like PTSD flashbacks for me right now. Just, oh God, this exact place is where it happened. I lost everything. No. Shut up. Sounds like my brother's going nuts. Yeah. Well, at least the crack looks a little bit better than before. So I guess not everything is lost. The only thing it doesn't seem to be sitting quite well. Looks a little bit... Whoa, Jesus. Looks a little too out of place, so I should probably just kind of work on that just a little bit. I'm sure there's like a crack study you can do. Yeah, okay. Leave it at that. Where's my reference? This. Beautiful. Save. For God's sakes. Save. Should probably maybe just go a tiny bit darker. A bit more saturated. God damn, here we go. Just a little bit of grass. A little bit of chaos. And yeah, let's pick that red color. This... It's like the most fucked up flower I've ever drawn. Absolutely no fucking structure to this plant. Oh, man. Hey. This is why you should start with a sketch. You know what? Fuck it. Let's make this the most abnormal looking fucking plant ever. That's what this is gonna be. You know why? Because this game takes place during a zombie apocalypse after a nuclear war. So, you know. All kinds of fucked up things would be growing. I would not be surprised if this little flower was one of them. Well, it's official. Most fucked up flower award goes to me. Or goes to this flower, I guess. Okay. Let me get the, this has gotta be like a heavy-ass flower. The stem needs to be bigger. And... yeah. Let's see what these things look like. Should probably be competent enough to do the proper shape for these stem leaves. Well, I never tried to be realistic, so I guess that's alright. Let's see, I've got about 30 minutes left on this stream, so we should be good. Burn tool. Burn, baby, burn. Okay, so... go ahead and fix up the color. Also, this hand is still fucked up, but I did figure out a way to make it right, to make the drawing great again. And it came from Googling stock footage, school kids. Because if you go with high school kids, they always, here we go. They always hold their backpacks. Always, like all of these will fucking hold their backpacks. But if you Google high school kids, they're always sitting with books and just sitting together and being all fake. Yeah, like, yeah, we're studying. Like, not, like, backpacks have become extinct in the high school scene. Look, there's not a single fucking backpack in sight. None. They're all sitting on the grass, looking at something off this thing. There's always, you know, not a single fucking backpack. There's one backpack right there, but he's not holding it. Everybody's wearing these single shoulder strap backpacks. Let's see. And everybody's smiling. It's the fucking... I'd like to have gone to a high school where I could have been smiling. Fakery. All this is fakery. The only reason, if these were actual high school kids, the only way the photographer would have gotten them to smile at the camera is if he said, I'll give you $50 if you smile. That's the only thing that cheers high schoolers up, is money. Easy money. Like, that is an expression of pure dread right there. That right there is just... yeah. Nah, not a single backpack. So I gotta do school kids. Or I gotta search school kids. Stock footage, school kids, yes. Oh, here's the same guy from high school. Look how cheerful he is. He looks so cheerful. He looks so fun. And then the high school footage. Yeah, the high school version. He's just, pure look of dread. Anyways, this, I think, is what I saw last time. So the way, here's what I can do. I can copy this. Copy image. And I can go ahead and paste the image. And I just need to flip the canvas. Where is it? Transform. Flip horizontally. And that is what I need to do. So let's see, let's switch to white actually. Excuse me. So, yeah, the only way that arm is going to stay like that is if it's like this. Brush, get rid of this, get rid of that. Right. Yeah. too much hand, too little hand. Can I please just sample this from one single layer? This would have to be actually oriented that way. And yeah, this thing is looking more and more fucked up by the minute. Oh well. I think we're getting somewhere. I don't know where, but somewhere. Somewhere, and we are getting there. Okay, also this entire just area is fucked beyond belief. Absolutely terrible. I don't really know what to do here. It is getting better. If I look at it from the distance, it is getting to a point where that looks like a more believable position. So, one benefit to using references. Oh yeah, I've also started working on a new album for the PR Mayhem project. That's with all the electronic music. I'm going down much more into like progressive house, which is also kind of the reason for getting the microboot. Well, I'd say the arm looks slightly less fucked up, at least. Just at least. Can also kind of get rid of these lines. One. Wait, Thal, did you say you also write music for your games, don't you? I think you said that, or you mentioned it at some point. Either that or someone else, but you know, still. There we go. Finally, we're getting somewhere. Stupid ass arm. Do you have a SoundCloud? Because I usually split out most of my music into like 3, almost 4 different SoundClouds. All my composer stuff, like all the soundtracks, are all on the Miles Thatch Composer SoundCloud page. Be interesting to listen to some stuff. These are some fat-ass sausage fingers, like, holy shit. I need to get rid of most of that. Wow, that looks fucked up. Let's see, the knuckle is like right over here. And this would be the palm. Yeah. I think it's getting better. That is horrible. This is the case where things look kind of okay up close, but as soon as you zoom out, mutations, man. Wouldn't it just be easier if I kind of just... What the fuck? Am I pressing... Hold on, I'm pressing a button here, don't I? Zoom in, zoom out. I have to be. I keep pressing a button that switches from brush to... Yeah, that switches from the brush to eraser. Either my tablet is telling me that I'm a shit artist and I should just get rid of this entire piece of garbage, or I'm pressing a button accidentally. Let's see. This isn't a touch bar, is it? No, it doesn't seem to be. Yeah, no. Okay, well, oh, shh, what the hell? I guess I'm pressing like Alt, which kind of makes the thing go nuts. Okay, so. Okay, here's the palm. There's finger 1. There's finger 2. There's finger 3, and there's finger 4. Still looks shitty. I think it's because I'm curving the fingers. The palm looks kind of alright. So I think it's also because the belt is kind of fucked up. The claw. It's back. It's a futile battle. Wow, that is terrible. That is absolutely horrendous. Terrible. I just gotta figure out the reference. There's an ant on my table. I can't have that. Okay, well, I'll have to figure out the arm later on. At least I kind of got this thing to a better place than it was before. So I'll have to figure out the references in my next stream. Tomorrow, I am going to now switch and go downstairs and work on some music, after which I'll probably go and figure out the bullshit in the garage where my music hardware manufacturing business is gonna be located. All these home-based businesses, cause fuck paying $4,000 a month for a commercial space when you have no customers. Okay, so thanks everybody for joining. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Probably not around the same time. I'll probably do these art streams evening time, and everything else will be during kind of morning and daytime, unless it's a work day. Alright, see you guys next time.